Nice Rick and Morty shirt, you
Thanks, man.
incel.
I'm repping. Your brain's not big enough to understand.
Rick and Morty.
Sorry.
Rick
True.
and Morty. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The latest
Apparently
latest
not.
episode.
I did not watch it. I don't think I've seen the last 2 seasons.
Wow. Fake fan. What the hell?
This is an ironic shirt.
I'm a Dan Harmon lifer. Everything he makes is fire.
That's true. His sexual.
Not
What's
to
he
be
done
confined.
besides Community and Rick and Morty? Anything?
Everything.
He's in Harmon Quest. I love that show.
Oh, is that
Yup,
D&D like podcast thing?
That one's good. I love Harmon Quest.
Yeah, I mean,
All right, Brandon. Who's better than Dan Harmon? Name 5 people.
Name 5.
J.K. Rowling.
Okay, there's one. Sure.
Name
All right.
5.
All right.
Number 2, J.K. Rowling.
I
Number
get it.
3,
Yeah,
J.K.
yeah.
Rowling.
All right,
True.
Brandon.
Do I
So
even have to
true.
finish talking?
One
No.
more.
Brett Kavanaugh.
Damn,
Tell us
dude.
why.
R. Kelly found guilty on 6 counts in child pornography trial.
Nah, I mean,
Dude, he's
yeah.
Is
He
this
was already
2020?
serving 30 years. Oh no.
They found him
man.
on more stuff?
They found him on more stuff, dude.
So they're just going to put more locks on his cell door?
No, they're gonna extend it. He's at 30 years. So
I
they're
mean-
probably gonna...
Yeah, this should be. The idea is to keep him in jail his entire life. You know, keep going.
yeah.
I mean,
think we're not
the man's 50
allowed.
already. So, okay, he went from coming out a senior citizen to, I guess, never coming out.
True.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I like the
Okay.
sound of that. Although it does seem like he's having a pretty successful TikTok account in jail. He's like
Does he
singing
really?
to people. Yeah, he like sings to people over video.
For why?
I don't know
You
if it's
like-
Cameo.
Is he trying to
or
bait more
what.
kids? He's gonna get kids to visit him in jail?
He's doing like I'm sure he's doing like concerts for the inmates and shit. I mean,
Probably.
some
Just the remix
inmate
ignition.
hit it big, having like instead of being neighbors with a pedo, being neighbors with R. Kelly. I mean,
Yeah.
at that point, like, is it even jail? It's
Jesse,
like,
are you
no.
self-asphyxiating right now?
A little bit.
That's cool.
Yeah. So? Is that wrong?
No, it's all good. I just
wrong,
want. I was just
Scott?
like, we're in the middle of a podcast, and I didn't want you to start like jerking off. So
Do
that's for
see my
later.
hands? Where are my hands?
I think your
Why would
hands
you
are
even-
visible.
We don't know what your feet
Then
are
how
doing,
am I
though.
gonna do it? How am I doing it? Have you done that? Have you tried?
Yeah, hell yeah. You haven't tried choking yourself when you're jerking off?
Yeah, dude.
What are you, a rookie?
My hand just creeps its way up to my neck while I'm
What are you, a
jerking off.
virgin?
Yes. Damn, I'm virgin shamed asphyxiation. Shit, stop. I'm
Ah,
Oh.
I'm gonna try it right now. Damn it.
Oh.
what was I watching? Oh, I was watching what's it called? Full Metal Jacket.
Porn?
Full
Oh,
Metal
good
Jacket. And
Cool movie.
in the beginning, the drill sergeant has one of the guys get on his knees, and he says,
suck his
"Choke
dick.
yourself with my hand."
Whoa.
The dude's like, "What do you mean?
That's
What is?"
hot.
And the dude holds his hand out, and he has to like while he's like kneeling with his hands behind his back, he has to like hang his neck on the dude's hand, which
Damn,
is
that's kinda
very
hot.
strange.
I'm aroused.
I can only get
two
so
different
hard, bro.
movies. That's a crazy movie.
It is.
Completely
It's like
tonally,
the
shifts.
the drill sergeant like boot camp part, and then it's the part after that.
Yeah, and that's like an hour and a half, I think, too. Like it completely shifted when the dude snapped.
What's that one dude's name? Yeah,
Yeah.
what's his name?
He's
Private Pile?
from
Ah,
yeah.
Pyle.
He plays Kingpin in Daredevil. Good actor.
Oh,
Whoa, did he play King? That's him?
Yeah, I think so. Vincent is something.
like his name is Lawrence, and
Vincent
then
D'Onofrio?
the drill sergeant was like, I don't like that name. I'm calling you Pile."
That's cool.
Yeah, I only knew about that movie like when I was like in high school, and we used to watch like greatest movie insults of all time, like 10-minute compilation, and like half of it would be the drill sergeant
I remember
just
that.
talking shit on him. And I was like, this movie's fucking hilarious. And then I watched it, I'm like, this movie
It's dark.
is not what
Crazy.
I thought. But it is pretty fucking funny, his lines at least.
Yeah, the
He's
beginning is
very
really
convincing
quite funny,
sergeant.
like when he's going at everyone. And yeah, then it just starts to get like when you see him, the guys start to go crazy. That's when it's like, oh, this shit's not right.
Dude, isn't that the original "Me So Horny" line? Didn't it come from that movie?
Yeah,
When they're like in Vietnam, they're picking up
the
hookers?
first scene of
Yeah.
Vietnam is the girl walking off and he's like,
Yeah.
"Me love you long time, me so horny."
Yeah.
The origin
Yeah.
of some classic Chinese
That movie
racist or
did
Asian racism.
undescribable damage to my culture.
It really did.
Yeah.
It was like, what was it, like 1981? Like
That
when did it
was
come out?
late 70s or something, maybe. They totally Hollywood was like, yes.
1987.
Hilarious.
1987,
Yeah.
they were doing that shit.
Yeah, that scene bodied your culture for real for decades.
For real.
Still
for real.
relevant today.
I actually like my gripe with the movie was how it ended because it ends with the main character having like a real hard time killing this woman that was a sniper and killed half of his squad. And I was like, why are you like there has been countless Vietnamese like Viet Cong getting killed throughout the movie, and all of a sudden at the last scene he's gonna have a hard time killing this person because they're a woman. Like I don't know. It didn't really click to me why he was having such a hard time. I think they're trying to make a parallel with like how the other dude killed himself and how he was like deeping that at the same time. I just didn't like that part.
Wow. Yeah, I forgot about that part at the very end. That she was
I
only
think you're too misogynist to get it, bro. Come on, Scott.
That's why.
No, not at all.
What's the deal with you watching all these war movies lately though? You're
I
talking
was
about
just I was on a
couple
I was on a
weeks
kick.
ago.
I'm done now. I'm
Are
like
you listening to
that was
Rolling
enough.
Stone every day when you wake up, just trying to gun down some?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean,
I
it's
just
a
wake
phase
up in the
we all
morning.
go
It's like
through.
ding, 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 ding.
You want a
Typically,
gun now,
people
bro?
go through that when they're 15, but at age
Um,
27, that's fine.
just to chat away. But no, I don't know. I was just like
They're good.
I haven't
movies.
seen these like classic Vietnam movies, so I wanted to watch them.
Yeah. See what all the hype is about. See
Yeah.
the glorification of Vietnam.
I like Apocalypse Now better than Full Metal Jacket.
Just the build up to Marlon Brando alone, or the Colonel.
So good.
Oh,
It was
oh my
like
God.
they made it seem like it was like they were going into a mythical jungle, like that isn't real. Like the way that
yeah,
they kept
the
diving
final
deeper and
stretch of the
deeper.
movie when he actually finds him is analogous to like an acid trip. Like
Mhm.
he's like kind of just tripping. Like, is this real life? Everyone's like, it's very cult.
It's in Rainbows.
He's like a cult leader, but
I'm going to Firefly in a week, and I went to Firefly with Brandon for the first time in 2014. He allegedly did acid, and he was pissing rainbows in the porta potties.
Oh yeah, I remember that story.
it's a crazy thing to say.
Are you saying
cool.
of yourself? That was a crazy thing that you said.
It was a crazy thing someone would allegedly say.
Allegedly, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that the first time you allegedly did acid?
Allegedly, maybe.
And look at him now.
I'm gonna start saying apparently, like the kid in that was interviewed in that one.
Apparently.
Apparently, this is the first time
That's
I went to an amusement park. Apparently, I didn't think I would like it.
That kid can
Apparently.
retire before he enters the workforce. He's not even. He has a book deal. Several book deals.
I guarantee you, he made $0 off of that.
Dude, he was on Ellen. He's got to be a millionaire.
Off of what? You don't get money to go on Ellen. Ellen
she-
gets money to go
You got
for you to go
clout.
on Ellen.
And
You
Cloud
think
Clout
Ellen's
equals
giving
money.
people money? Ellen's a
Yeah.
ruthless bitch.
If you're
Everyone
smart,
knows it.
Didn't she rehabilitate herself? I thought she went to like a, I don't know.
She probably did
are
whatever-
people okay with her now?
Whatever people told her that she should do, she probably did it. And there's just a point where, like, if you're a certain type of person and you are that rich, like, there's no redeeming you.
She does. It's like that saying. It's always the one you miss. Medium suspect. 'Cause I always thought she just
Most
kind of had a
medium.
dead look behind her eye. She just always. Did
That's a
look
Sherlock
kind
Holmes
of
quote.
like
Mhm.
Watson, it's always the one you most medium expect.
elementary.
Intermediary, Watson.
Yeah, I would totally buy it that she's just a bully. But-
what's the gayest mystery that we can solve?
Who put their finger in my butt?
Who's
What
in my mouth?
What one person put their finger up Scott's butt? Just the one.
Okay, is this should we try and like guess now? Is this like you tell us if we're warm or cold? Like if I guess like Ian McManus, is that like close?
I like the Jesse's suggestion of who's in my mouth, like present
Oh.
tense, like currently.
Yeah,
like,
right.
there's a dick in
Currently
my mouth, and
mouth.
I can't find out who.
For some
it
reason,
is.
I don't know who it is.
The above me is obstructed, and I can't visually see their face.
It'll just be like a glory hole game or something, or
The
just
fact
a
that you guys were
blindfold
joking that multiple people had their fingers in my butt made me think of the idea of someone having a thumb war in someone's butt.
That's tight.
It's possible.
That's true.
It's not
As long
really.
as
It's
they
not.
put their nails,
If you think
yeah.
about it, like people get fisted in their ass, so it's like
Yeah.
that's not as.
Dude, two thumbs wouldn't be
think-
hard at all.
I
Yeah.
think you're on the verge of some groundbreaking performance art, Scott. Like Marina Abramovich type shit.
I really hope
Who is that?
Pornhub gets on this right now.
I don't think I want to Google who this is.
I don't recognize that name either.
I just recently re-stumbled upon her, a performance artist who got, like-
Artist. Artists.
blew up from like having like blood rituals with like Jay-Z and like Lady Gaga, but it was like
Wow.
performance art. I don't know how I re-stumbled upon her, but she like did this one performance art where she just stood there and she was the exhibit and she just like laid like 60 items on a table for like everyone to like get into the exhibit. Like they could do whatever they wanted, and like by the end of like the however long it was, 12 hours, like they like stripped her naked, like cut her with like some shit, and like put a gun that she put on the table, like they put it in her hands and like her finger on the trigger, pointed at herself, and then like a riot broke out. Some crazy shit. I think it like
That's crazy. That's okay. Damn. Okay, damn. What the fuck?
another performance art exhibit. Like she has like two naked people, a guy and a girl, that are in the doorway, like facing each other, and you have to slide through them. And like the performance art is either if people turn towards the guy or the girl, and like that's the whole art to it.
That is interesting. Would you stick your
I'd turn
I
toward the
don't- I
girl
don't-
for sure.
yeah? Would you turn towards the girl? Because then you're putting your ass against the dude's dick.
Oh, shit. Oh shit.
But then if you turn towards the guy, you're just staring at a naked man. It's like a win-win or a lose-lose, depending on how you feel about it.
it.
I think I would, because I just don't like the idea of a naked man behind me. I think I would look at the guy and pass
Wow, we are
Wow.
divisive.
That's gotta be a really like tough road or job to like work your way up to be like a high art performance like artist. Like you can only
Yeah.
pull that shit off if you have like a reputation for doing this stuff. But there is no entry level. Like you can't just like dress naked in the street and people like don't know who you are. People would think like you're insane. But like
How do you
if
dress
have-
naked, bro?
or, you know what I mean? But like,
Mhm.
if you just pull this shit as a nobody, then people would think you're just like a loon.
I mean, Yeah, it was probably like small scale back in the whenever it was like the 80s, and now it's just like it's crazy how different it was, and it's like how it ages finer over time.
Do like the
Like
attendees for these performances have to cough up like crazy amount of money, or is this just like free for anybody?
no, it was probably definitely costing money to support the art. I think like
Like
now
if Jay Z
modern
was going there.
probably. Modernly, she just like has the latest one. I think she just like sat at a table just silently, and like the exhibit was you just get to like sit in a chair across from her, or it was like right after COVID, and like people would just like break into tears just staring at her, not saying anything because she wouldn't say anything.
Strange.
Yes,
I'm seeing
but
some pictures of her with snakes. Like some where the
Snakes too,
snakes
sure.
like
Snakes on
around
fire.
her neck. One where she's just like facing a snake.
I think now to not a Marina Abramovich type performance art. I've once stumbled upon like this Twitter thread, I think, of like where ASAP Rocky like recorded a video of in the middle of the streets of like New York City. Some dude was just like had like a big U-Haul type truck and just like people could just go in there and like break shit like a toilet.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Don't they?
Yeah.
They have those places, right? Where you just go in and you like break shit.
Yeah, I think there's that's kind of like the an offshoot of like escape rooms where like you go there or like axe swinging throwing places. Now there's like madness rooms. I forget what they're called, like anger rooms to release anger.
I know what you're talking about.
I don't know. I saw like
Yeah,
an
you can just go and
OTV
smash
video.
old TVs.
Mm-hmm.
Seems therapeutic.
Do you think there's one in Lancaster?
I
We should
doubt
start
it.
the first one in Lancaster.
We can
Seems
just
like
break
a
them into
gentrified
homes.
neighborhood type of. Oh, just like a DIY come and destroy.
We can
my
we can
whole-
DIY that. Just break into someone's house.
Yeah,
Hold them
and call it
gun,
performance art,
break their shit.
and it's legal because it's all art.
Destruction room.
Destruction rooms. There we go. What will we put in our destruction room? I have a lot of junk I can just throw in there, like a piano, couch. What would you contribute to our destructive room?
I wanted to break some like TV monitors.
Let's break that TV stand, bro.
TVs.
That TV mount on your wall.
I was like, not my
Smash it to
current
bits.
TV.
The old TV.
The old TV. I would do the TV. Nah, I
Where's
wouldn't
your
do
old TV right now, Scott? You still got it?
that. It's in your bed.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
Mm.
Oh,
It's in your
Uh
bed.
huh. It's in your bed.
what was that voice, bro?
That's my normal
Um,
voice. I don't know what you're talking about.
Scott, how do you feel
Over the
about
weekend?
ASMR?
I feel really good about
Oh,
Oh,
That's
good.
so bad.
That's so good, dude.
oh,
That's
man.
great quality audio.
It's nothing's coming through. You're trying to tap the mic and absolutely nothing is coming. Your
I don't have the
shitty
right mic. I don't have the right
company
mic.
issued headset for customer support.
Dude. And you're right. And I didn't spend any money on it, and I'm proud.
It's not ASMR, right? You need to up your gear, bro.
Scott, if I could somehow hear your soft hands on a microphone, that would immediately just nuts. Multiple nuts in one go.
Whoa.
I can hear Dweez.
Whoa, yeah, that's doing it for me.
I have a
It
good
says
mic.
rock climbing hands.
Have a good mic.
Mhm.
Man, that
Holy
shit's
crap.
nice.
Holy crap.
Scott, what happens
What
to your
else-
hands
what
when you
else have I
develop a
done?
callus? I'm so interested.
They break down.
they just
and then,
don't callus?
They break down and he has to get new ones.
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
He has to get them replaced.
my entire layer of skin just like slides off like a snake.
Oh,
And then there's like
okay.
a new baby soft.
He's like,
layer
oh, fuck, there's a cut. He just takes it all off and it gets goes in his coat
Like-
rack and there's just more
A
hands.
new
on the
hand.
It's like a glove. I just go.
rack. Yeah.
Fucking alien.
Fucking alien shit.
Head and snake skin, dude.
BK, what'd you do last weekend?
Yeah, how was the yurt?
Were you in the yurt?
Yeah,
Oh,
what's the
yeah,
year
dude.
Like,
The yurt was lit. It was cool.
It was literally a circular tent with like a exoskeleton on the inside. It was basically a teepee with like ribbing. But
Yeah, you like
Oh.
penis.
yeah, we got yeah, it turned me on, dude.
You like making T's penises in a T
What
formation.
did you guys do? Do you guys just like
We
chill or like what do you do in a yurt?
we glamped. There's like a campfire outside. There's a grill. Made
That's
steaks
fun.
the one
You go
night.
like
Had a nice
hiking or
dinner.
anything or
We were going to go hiking actually,
Mhm.
and we drove to like this trail, and the GPS like took us to this parking lot. And as we're like driving to the parking, it's like 10 minutes from our campsite. We're like driving through this downtown area, and we're like, oh, this is like pretty cool. It was like this historic, like downtown area. And Scott, it turned out to be fucking Harper's Ferry. And we
Turned
tried
out
to
to be
park.
Harper's Ferry.
What do
tried
you mean
to
it turned
park.
out? You were in Harper's Ferry.
We were in
we already knew
Harper's
that.
Ferry. We're like, we knew it was close by. We didn't know exactly where it was. Turned out this like trail was like took us right to fucking Harper's Ferry, or what am I trying to say? Ferry, Harper's Ferry. It was like right there. But we couldn't fucking park, and the park ranger's like, no can do. You got to park 20 minutes. A bus will take you back. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. So we had to like go drive like 3 miles out, pay $20 to park, and then take like a bus back. We're like, well, fuck the trail. We'll just like explore downtown. So that's what we did. Just chilled. Went
Shit,
to
I've been to Harper's Ferries, bro. It's a crazy hike at Maryland Heights. Mad nice fucking Naval Battery Overlook, yeah.
really.
To like look over it. It's sick. Yeah, my friend who's a big like hiker, nature yoga guy. He has like a shaman and shit, and he's like in the Navy and now a doctor. We just hung out one day. And he
Those
drove
all
me
of
all
those
the way
things
out
you
there.
said, like they don't go together.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
the
the
Navy-
shaman and his.
Doctor, shaman.
But strangely
Well,
enough,
like a
what
shot-
Jesse just described, that is kind of the vibe I got at Harper's Ferry. Like
It's
it's
sick.
West Virginia, so there's a shit ton of like military dudes, goatee wearing truck drivers, motorcycle driving people. But at the same time, in downtown Harper's Ferry, there's like candle shops and like CBD shops and like kind of like hippie stores and like trendy like coffee houses and shit. So there's this weird like dichotomy of these two cultures like coming together, and it's
Oh,
a
the
very
tri-state
interesting
area.
place.
I see why they're trying to take money from you because it's like the only place people outside of West Virginia would go to West Virginia for.
Yeah, why would you want to be in West Virginia?
Yeah.
There's not much there. I did feel like walking in the downtown area. This is a vibe I got. I said to Alex, I was like, I don't know if you ever played Legend of Zelda, but I feel like I'm walking in like some town to re-up on resources and go and like
You gotta go break some
purchase
pots.
trinkets. Yeah, there was literally a pottery store we walked in. Of
You
these
should have
guys,
gone
like,
in there and
taking
start breaking their
clay.
shit.
Just-
I was
Throwing
like,
shit against the wall.
yeah.
Where's my
Pick
fucking
it up
coins?
and walk around and then throw it.
I'm looking for rubies, bro.
Yeah, dude.
I think that is-
I gotta save the princess.
Yeah, I wanted to spend rupees in all these shops and just buy like potions and trinkets, and that was exactly what the vibe was.
Damn, I didn't realize it's crazy. Sorry, you? What
No,
you
you're
said?
good. You're good. There was no bombs in any of those pots? What the fuck? Where's my boomerang?
Where's my? I'm trying to go fishing.
Do you guys see that there's the new Legend of Zelda got announced? Well, it was
Oh,
announced.
I'm so
but
hyped.
The trailer came out and then the name. I never even
Tears
finished
of the
Breath
Kingdom.
Wild.
You didn't, bro?
Never even finished it.
Yo, you have to play it like during the hype. Like as soon as it comes out, then it's like the most.
It is.
Most,
It's such a long game. I think I only made it like 30% or something, but it did. Seeing that trailer did make me want to go back and replay it. But it's so hard. Like a game as in depth as that, if you take like a several month break from it and try to come back to it, you're like, what was I even fucking trying to do? And like,
Yeah. True.
I think I took like a couple month break from it and tried to come back, and I'm like, I don't even know where the fuck I'm at. I forget the controls. I was like, fuck it.
Yeah. I feel like that's a lot of
Over.
Nintendo games. It's hard to like. I started playing Odyssey and I really liked that game, and I never finished it.
Like Jesse said, you got to do it. Like you can't stop. You got to do it from start to finish. At least
You
that's
gotta
how
binge it.
Odyssey was for me. Like Odyssey was great. I really enjoyed it. But I could definitely see like if you take a break from it and try to come back, you're fucked.
A good example of
Wow.
how that was okay was with when I played Skyrim. I like did everything but the main quests just because it was like fun to explore. And then eventually I got tired of it. And then when I went back, I just focused on the main quest. I just like ran that
Yeah,
out.
that's fair.
And with that, it worked because it was like I had done enough leveling up of the side shit that the main quest wasn't actually that hard at that point. But other games,
true.
it's like you do it does get harder as you go along, and there's more mechanics. So it's like if you stop after the midway point, it's hard to get back into it.
That's why I'm afraid. I took a break from Hollow Knight, and I think I'm at
Oh,
the
Hollow
point
Knight's
where
a
I
hard
can't
game
come
to get
back
back into
Yeah.
because there's like you don't know where you are. You're like, where the fuck am I
The
going?
map is so big, and I was dude. I'm at least like halfway through the game, but like I unlocked so many moves where it's like there's so many. The controls are the main thing. Like I kind of lost. Like I might still have the muscle memory, but I think that one might be done.
It's not a long game. You can probably finish it in under 2 hours.
I played it like a week, 2 weeks straight. I downloaded it for like vacation one time, played it like every fucking day, and was loving it. Then when I came back from vacation, I just like stopped playing my Switch. So
Yeah.
might be done. Great game though. I did like it.
They announced the new Nintendo Direct that they're adding more. They're adding golf to Nintendo Switch Sports, which I'm so happy about because I paid
Shit.
$60 for that fucking game, and it is
Dude, it's
not even
$50.
worth
You paid
20.
60?
Or
It's
50.
50.
I paid
It's
50 for. It's not even worth 20. That game fucking
I was
sucks.
I was gonna say like most Switch games are not
Are
$60.
overpriced as hell. They're overpriced.
Aren't they like $40 usually?
No, they're 60 on retail. You can buy on 50 at Walmart.
What
They
the
always
fuck?
discount their games, but yeah, they're fucking expensive, man.
I know it's called Switch Sports too, but the whole time I've just been calling it Wii Sports too.
I know I call it Wii Sports, but for the Switch.
Yeah.
Guys,
The
FBI seized Mike Lindell, the MyPillow guy.
Oh, he's under investigation. Not the My Pillow guy, man.
Yep.
Oh my
Not
god.
him.
Dude, I can't wait for
Got
the
him.
A24 documentary. That's gonna be a fun watch.
Oh, Channel 5.
Yeah, Channel 5 documentary.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that should be good.
Dude,
That's
produced by
gonna be
A24. It's a fucking Reddit fever dream, man.
It really
I
All
was
the-
gonna
all the-
not.
All the 20-something males are going crazy over this shit.
So what's the deal with Mike Lindell? Who's this guy? Is he money laundering or what's the deal?
I don't know why they have his shit, but I think he has something on his phone that he shouldn't have for some reason because he knows Trump.
Was he
Yeah, they're
scoring
getting an
hookers
instant
with Hunter back in the day? Him in the My Pillow
Maybe.
CEO?
Maybe.
That'd be cool. Dude, I wish I could score hookers with Hunter.
If there's
That
one
guy
guy
was
to
good.
party with in the world, it's Hunter.
That guy was cool as hell.
That video was wild. Like it didn't seem real. It seemed like something that would be on like a show like Scandal or like some like political sitcom drama.
Just like all the videos he took of him with the hookers.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
not like that would be on a TV show, but I mean like the idea of it of like the president's son doing all this crazy shit.
I never saw the original video. I only saw like a compilation of all the clips set to like
That's
rap
what I did.
music.
Yeah.
And that made it seem like actually sick. But the craziest clip.
It looks
is,
like he's having a good time.
Yeah,
but-
except he does in one clip. He kind of gets unnerved a little bit because it's a video of him sliding down the water slide naked, and he comes at the bottom. I guess one of the hookers is filming him, and he's like, "How do you have signal? How do you have signal?" And he's just like
Oh.
slowly coming towards the phone, and then the video just shuts off. And I was like, "Oh, she was doing stuff she wasn't supposed to."
He was doing stuff he wasn't supposed to.
I think they all were.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug,
That's
as Rick James has said himself.
true.
Yeah, Biden family, dude. Wow, what some colorful characters we got there.
You guys,
Fucking Delaware. Delaware
Yes.
makes fucking creatures.
you guys see the results for the Emmys?
No.
No,
I know fucking Better Call Saul didn't win anything.
I
Fucking-
know, that's so fucked
lame.
up. They got nominated for 20 things, I think, and they didn't win a single one.
Mad.
I can't believe that the Korean guy in Squid Game won over Bob Odenkirk as lead actor in a drama series. Squid Game was not
really?
a good show. Like it was okay.
Oh,
It was
no.
serviceable. It was not that good of a show.
Yeah,
That
Squid
is
Games
the
was.
They need that
was
diversity though.
mid at best.
I bet at this point they're kind of doing the diversity thing,
Yeah.
like, and it's like,
There's a term for it.
sure, he was good. He was good, but it's like, was he the best?
Yeah,
I
was
don't
it?
know.
Was it? No. I don't think so.
I was looking up random like fucking yeet memes, and one of them is of the girl from Squid Games.
Random yeet memes.
There's yeet
Yeah.
memes.
Funniest
Yeah.
thing I've ever.
I'm just doing some R&D for some shit I might put on a totem at Firefly to resonate with the youth. Okay. Anyway,
He's doing some
All right.
background research. on
you don't
yeet
get it.
memes.
I saw
for
a kind
totems.
of funny yeet meme where it's like this audio of a girl going like, "You don't even make any sense. Like, what are you even talking about?" And then it's like,
That's good as hell.
Okay. Yes. Anyway. Over the weekend I met this person, they/he, named Scotty Suicide, but a trans
my
from
dog.
girl. Yeah, true. And we just she immediately goes to my DJ friend's house, and I'm sleeping and taking a nap on the couch because he invited me over at 7 a.m. on a Saturday to do something. And normally
So
I'm
strange.
never gonna show up to something at 7 a.m. on a Saturday, but he's like persistent, and ends up to be this VR chat, like wait in line in a virtual VR chat room to get in line for this club called the Ghost Club, and it's these like Japanese techno artists from like I don't know middle of Japan, so it's like in their time zone it's like actually like 8 p.m. when they're starting, but for me it's 8 a.m.
Let me stop you real quick. Are
Yeah.
you waiting in a physical line or a virtual line?
Virtual reality line in his apartment on the VR set, like to get in.
What in
And
the fuck is a virtual reality line?
Yeah, how's there a line, dude?
It's like
What
a queue.
the fuck?
It's a
Oh,
queue.
queue. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
You can't.
All
Why
right.
can't they just like buzz you
That's
when
fair.
you're ready? Like,
It's part of the immersion.
Yeah, just like message me.
dude,
It's
this
part of the
sucks.
immersion.
I was ready.
VR was gonna be like the next level. It's just like porting all our stupid ass shit from the real world into
I
virtual
can't wait to
reality.
pay taxes in VR.
They fucking like have this line, and it's in the like
Sitting
an
in
alleyway.
traffic in VR.
It looks like fucking a movie from like that's like cyberpunk-esque, and like you get into this like telephone booth, and then it transports you to the club, and the club's pretty fucking sick, and we were like dancing in this guy's place for like 6 hours straight, and I didn't get any sleep the night before, so then
Yeah,
I'm
that is
crashing
cool,
on the
yeah.
couch. I wake up and I meet this person, Scotty Suicide, and I guess I'm gay because I'm like attracted to this person that goes by the pronouns he,
That
because
doesn't make
they
you gay.
used to be a girl.
Dude, he's gay. Just let him be.
Shit. Anyway,
Do you think I can find Scotty Suicide online?
sure.
Wait, continue. What happened next?
Yeah, keep going.
She comes through and I wake up. It's like 11:30 p.m. and I only had like an hour of sleep on the couch too. So I'm like running off 2 hours of sleep and trying to rally for the nighttime. And she just pulls through after our day of like raving in this VR club, and we're like, I'm like waking up like after a fucking VR bender, and she's like, we need to drink right now and like figure out what to do, and like starts coming up with all the different options and what to do starting at midnight on a fucking Saturday in Philly. And after like smoking like a few cigarettes and drinking like 5 shots straight in a row, she's like, we're going to New York. And I'm like, no, there's no way I can operate on I didn't pack at all to go to this dude's apartment to like end up crashing here the whole day and like end up in New York on a Saturday night, or I'm gonna like probably die. So we end up just going to this random like little thing on South Street, a new like place that got transformed into like a little rave indoor scene, and we're just like dancing, and like the one DJ dude like finds like this Tinder match. He found out about the place there. And then it's my dude Galileo who gave me the fucking painting NFT back here.
Yes.
You can kind of see it now, maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway, story ends because she orders an Uber and like it's planning to be just us three, and because we're gonna leave him and his Tinder date there, and then we see him outside smoking cigarettes. They hop in the Uber before like me, and like there's only one seat left. I'm just like, fuck it, I'm leaving. My sister Sophie visited Philly, and I was just like, yeah, I'll be back soon, or she could come out to like the raves with me because she wanted to, but she ended up like drinking too much at this Harry Potter potions like bar crawl or something or exhibit. So she is just like at my crib. I'm just gonna go check on her instead of hitting up the after party, and they end up doing like this hyper pop fucking rave thing. But I fell in love. She's like, he's got crazy energy, and I can't not get the pronouns wrong every single time with a person like this.
It's alright. I mean,
It's
as
I'll
long
send
as-
you profile. I'll send you profile.
As
It's
long as
hard
you're like recognizing
To get
that
used
you're
to
getting
like
it wrong.
using like the correct pronouns, because like we're all just made by society to look at someone and then categorize them and then refer to them by that category. So
Yeah,
it's hard. I struggle
We're
with
just-
it myself.
born and bred in it, and the fucking new generation's gonna be genderless.
They could.
So true.
What is gender?
I don't know. Gender feels like a useful construct. I feel like I wouldn't want to lose it.
It's the birds and the bees to make more little birds and bees.
Like even people who are trans, like a lot of them still fall into a dichotomy of masculine or feminine. So it's like applies. It still applies.
Very true.
I'm in touch with my feminine side.
We know.
I like your sploof, bro.
Thanks, bud. You guys
I
missed
watched
out
this-
on the. I'm cutting you off. My turn.
Okay.
Do it. Yeah.
It's my turn.
All right.
No. Dewey came out for the. Wait, was that this last weekend or was that 2
Oh
weekends ago?
yeah,
This
tell me
was
about
last
the
weekend, yeah.
barbecue, dude.
It was last weekend. It was a
I want to
barbecue.
hear how it was.
Yeah, right. Because that's why I was confused. Because originally it was supposed to be Labor Day, but then
No.
had to push it back to last weekend. So Dewey came out. He got to meet some of my friends.
Yeah.
Dewey was a real lifesaver. Brought me some ice because I didn't have enough. I had like this tiny little bag that I needed more.
Nice.
Also, Dewey was getting bit the fuck up by bugs.
Dude, I was itching.
He's in the
Same, bro.
swamp.
You always
Days.
get annihilated, dude. You always.
I was
do.
itching for fucking days. It was bad.
We got tasty blood, bro.
It was
That's
bad.
tough. Yeah.
Dude,
What do you
I
guys
think,
just
Dewey?
spelt my whole bowl.
Oh fuck! What do you think
Ugh.
of the day?
It was fun. Yeah, I like Machi's Terrence is cool. I like Terrence.
I don't think I met him. I haven't met any of Scott's friends actually, besides Machi. I don't think.
Yeah, you guys got to chat with Terrence, and he's been Machi's friend since high school.
Oh wow.
So they go way back, and the other friends were all from my game night group, and then one of them is friends with my other friend from Cornell. Her name's Olivia, and she actually went to Township. So like,
Oh really? That's cool.
I met her through one of my Cornell friends who was like, this girl also lives in Lancaster, and then the girl that was there, her name is Valentina. She's also from Lancaster too.
I didn't talk to like any of this. We were like in separate.
I know,
Yeah.
like someone had the idea of pulling the tables together, but that should have
Yeah.
happened previously because
Yeah,
it was kind of clicked.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. Not your fault. Maybe next
Yeah,
time
that
you'll
was-
look.
Nah, that was your responsibility, bro. Scott, you fucked up. You should
I
have
did
pulled those
fuck up.
tables together.
So you were
Yeah, you live and
hosting
you learn.
an event, and you orchestrated two separate cliques, and
Yeah.
you had
That was
people
all
be
Scott.
separate from other people,
Mhm.
and you.
I was actually trying to get some infighting to happen.
You mean girls them.
Yeah, I wanted to see, who was the baddest bitch and who would come out on top. It was like a social experiment.
It's a social experiment, guys.
Yeah.
Be
Really
chill. Be chill with it.
Dewey was on the one side,
Mhm.
and then everyone else was on the other side, including
Yeah.
Courtney.
Yeah, we don't fuck with those people.
That's nice. How's
Not
food?
anymore.
Who's on the grill? Who's on the grill?
Me.
That was not bad. I only had one thing to
Really?
eat. I wasn't hungry, but it was good.
Okay.
I overdid the burgers, I had one of my
There it
burgers and I
is.
was not
There
happy
it
with.
is. Yep. There it is.
but the sausage was good. The hot dogs turned out. Machi helped me with the zucchini and squash, so that all
I
turned out
fucking
pretty
love
well.
zucchini, dude.
Yeah, I think it went. I think it went well. I over planned. Like I got enough food for way more people because I invited more than that. But like rescheduling, not everyone can make it the other time.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah. The weather wasn't too hot
Mhm.
the previous weekend. Makes total sense. But
I got recreational New Jersey weed, and
Sick.
I hate it. It fucking sucks. It's so overpriced.
Oh yeah, all the fucking dispensary shit is gonna be overpriced.
yo,
I need
Scott,
to hit up my street dealers,
when you
Do it.
were
allegedly.
over the other weekend and you left some shit at my place, and I just finished it off. this
What
week.
weed?
Yeah. I got like 3. You left it in my grinder, and I when I was cleaning up the next day, I looked at it and I was like, "Oh shit!"
I wasn't gonna take it out your grinder.
I guess, yeah. I guess I don't know. I was pretty. It was fuzzy when you left, but
Yeah, you
But
shouldn't
yeah.
have let
As
me
you
leave,
should.
dude.
yeah, I was like,
I was
"Wait,
a
don't
mess.
leave me with your." I squeezed like 3 nights out of that and watched Cobra Kai, the new season.
3 nights.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I got 3. So thank you. I
DK's pulling a
appreciate
real
it.
choppy move.
no problem, dude.
Dude, I can stretch it for a bit.
Isn't that the opposite of Choff? Like Choff will just smoke it
Oh yeah, that's
as
true.
soon as
Yeah.
he can,
Yeah,
as much as possible.
Yeah, I mean Matt buys in bulk and it lasts like he's ruthless with it.
That's what I bought a half O allegedly of
Yeah.
some type of substance, and
Some herb.
it's
Ooh.
been like months. Like it might have been like 6 months.
Really.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever bought that quantity before.
It was a
'cause
deal.
It was overpriced
like-
if you got smaller. Do you
It
still
was
do
like
the
120
Uber?
for that. No, it's a different service, but it's
Okay.
similar.
Yeah, the stuff is always overpriced if you're getting it through some sort of service.
Yeah.
From my experience through DC.
But that's because you're paying for delivery too. It's like if you get Uber Eats.
I guess so. Yeah. Well,
I guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I was kind of bummed we didn't get to play any of the games that you brought.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, man.
I think people just like had other plans. They
Yeah,
just
that's
like
fair,
ducked
yeah.
out, which was it was like a day thing. So
It's not
I
a
get
big
it.
deal.
yeah,
I didn't expect.
next
Yeah,
time.
I expected to hang out with some people.
yeah. Next time. We'll
Yeah.
do it.
Did you end up crashing at Scott's place, or you peel out?
No, I
You
drove
drive
back.
home at 3 a.m. that night.
I drove back at like 9ish because Tony was feeling sick, so we didn't stick around.
Yeah, you're a nighttime driver always.
Dude, if I would have stayed, I would have.
Bar.
I would have driven at 2 a.m. Like I'm not fucking staying around, bro. You know me.
Your couch crashing days are over, dude.
I'm going
You're
back
on
to
the
my
road.
I'm going back to my own goddamn bed. All right, I'm fucking with no other people's houses.
Yeah.
That shit ain't me anymore, bro.
Wow.
He's different.
I'm different like that.
So before I hopped on this pod, I started a new show on HBO called Industry. Pretty good.
Oh, dude,
Okay.
You guys talk with that show?
get caught up, dude. Get caught up.
You like that show?
That's my shit. Yeah.
I enjoyed the first
I
episode.
I hate it because my fucking former manager's manager introduced it to me, and it is literally like a fucking London JP Morgan job that I
Yeah.
literally want to escape from. because I
Yeah.
hate that vibe. But now I watch it for entertainment. I'm just
I
like,
can see
man,
that. Well, I love
It's-
British
it's
shows.
like-
It gives me Skins vibes, and I was a big.
It's
fan of
authentic.
Skins.
Yeah, you know what it reminds me of? Because we talked about how Euphoria and Skins are similar.
yeah,
It reminds me of like Euphoria and Succession. If you've seen that show, like they combine
true.
those.
Well, I
Mm.
watched it because I was like in a thread, and someone recommended that it was someone mentioned Skins. Or like, if you like Skins, watch this, and it's like Skins and.
I think it's more like Skin. Like the UK vibe is very apparent.
Well, the
and-
one bitch is from Skins in the show.
Oh,
Well, don't call her a bitch,
One
man.
character.
yeah. What the fuck?
What the
She's,
fuck?
she's kind of a bitch in the show, though. In both Skins and this show, she is a bitch.
Dude.
That's messed up, bro.
She got prego in Skins. season 3.
Whoa.
I don't know what happens with her in this show, but no, I
You'll
dig
find
it.
out. I'm not
Makes
going
me
to
want to
spoil
move
anything.
to London and do coke and sell stocks.
It's-
And just, like
You should watch some more.
that's my impression of the show right now. I'm one episode in.
Right. I know it seems fun right off the bat. Like it's like, oh shit.
Well, a
this-
dude
this is gonna be a good
dies
time.
in the first episode.
Yeah,
so
right.
I'm
It seems
like,
like kind of
alright.
fun. Like, oh, you don't know.
I thought he was gonna.
Hey, yeah, OD.
Yeah, no, he was
Whoa,
dying.
whoa,
Whoa.
whoa.
Yeah, you might stay up all night and OD. You never know. So
It was a very Game of Thrones turn. Like I thought he was going to be a main character, but they took me by surprise.
they did a good job with that episode. They really like got you invested with him.
Yeah. I was disappointed though because it in the credits rolled it was like directed by Lena Dunham, and that girl's she sucks.
Dude,
She's a very
I-
talented. I guess the show is well done, so I can't knock her for that. But the only things
She-
I've heard about her, I'm like, you're a fucking idiot.
Dude, it's about separating the art from the artist. And like
Yeah,
she did
I feel
Girls. I watched all of Girls.
I heard
I
Girls
watched
is
that
good.
entire show.
I heard Girls is good.
Yeah. It was entertaining. And like none of the characters were likable. Like maybe one or two of the side characters I liked, but everyone else was like, I would never be your friend. And it's just fun to watch them get into shenanigans.
Did you watch Girls with a Woman, or did you watch it on
Some
your
of
own
it,
accord?
but most of it I watched all by myself.
Really,
Yeah.
really interesting.
Really.
really
Really?
Interesting.
interesting.
It's like my favorite things. It's like a bunch of sex and comedy and
Yeah.
know.
Interesting.
drug
Yeah.
use. All
It's
of
really
it.
interesting that you say that, Scott.
Yeah, but Lena Dunham could get it, dog. She's kind of. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally
Oh.
kidding. You couldn't even-
It's like
I'm gonna stop you right there.
I was like, how am I gonna turn this into a joke? And I was like, I'm not gonna pull this off.
nice, nice. No, that was well executed. You're getting better, Scott. You're actually most improved at my MVP. We're hosting the No That's Gay Awards. Scott gets MVP season 2 award
Yo.
show.
Oscar
Award
season.
show.
Oscar season. We do. Oh, that's gay awards. That's when we do
Okay,
it.
Oscar season. That's perfect. It'll be
We're
like
gonna
a year. We'll do
We're
it at
gonna
the
have
end of
like
the year.
multiple guests that will have. You know what we haven't done? Like bring multiple people on at different times throughout.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's true.
Put that in the ideas.
Yeah, throw that in there. We'll never use that segment.
Actually, hold on. We could take this premise and run with it. We have like categories for for winning awards. We send out who is voting, who is the Academy in this situation. Dank dudes.
Yeah.
Send out votes to them,
Sure,
and then
sure.
we do like the awards in an episode or whatever. And we
I
could
like
have-
that. We
Wow.
can open it up because
We could have a
just
guest
award
on
level
for
event.
that episode, and the guest is the presenter of the. He's like the host. He's like, I'm your host. A
Oh no,
fucking
dude! You know we can do a
Ian.
roast.
Or
You do the
roast.
Wow, we can do it all. Multiple
That-
segments.
that
Write this all
implies
down.
That implies
Yeah.
written material, though.
Oh, yeah,
or
yeah, that's
pretty
tough.
lackluster.
Written material is not our forte.
I went to
No.
a party in college where this friend group. I was like a guest, so I wasn't involved, but they all roasted each other, and the way they did it was like each person had another person in the friend group to roast.
Oh,
It was kind of like
Oh, it's like the
Yeah,
white
yeah,
elephant.
Yeah,
fucking-
yeah,
yeah.
elephant roasting. That's cool.
right.
Write that down. We need it. Steal their traditions. We don't have like a.
Were they like caught off guard? The person who was getting roasted it was like, "Oh shit, it's you who's like roasting me." Or
Yeah, they didn't know who was roasting them.
Nice.
Oh,
That is tight.
the anonymous
That's
roast and then the reveal. It's hype. That's content, baby.
That is true content.
Oh boy. All right, that's mark your calendars. It's January 15th, my birthday. We will do it for the thing.
Nice.
slip that one in there, huh, Jesse.
Yeah. It'll be many things to celebrate.
yeah.
I'm on food stamps. Anyway, welfare's pretty sick.
Welfare is cool.
Yeah.
Dude, that's sick.
What?
They
How
were
long-
the people who used food stamps were a pain in the ass to ring up when I was a giant cashier. I will say that.
Yeah.
Some
I'm
of
gonna
them
be that
gave me
guy.
attitude, too.
Wait, you actually have food stamps? How do you qualify for food stamps?
being unemployed.
That's it? That's all you need to do?
I think that's what you need to do.
Damn. I thought it was like you needed to have like a particular situation. Because I know you can get unemployment whenever you're unemployed, obviously. But I thought food
No, you
stamps
can only
was
get
like,
unemployment if you got like laid off or some shit.
Yeah,
I
you
was
get-
not qualified for that.
Unemployment's only if you lost your job. due
if
to-
you're looking for another job.
you lost your job due to reasons that are out of your control, and you're looking for another job.
Hmm.
Lynn has food stamps. It's awesome, dude. I get to buy groceries. It's cheap as fuck. Shit, right?
Like, get Firefly supplies. I already bought a fucking ramen pack from the Asian bodega. I call it the Asian Dega. I
Yeah.
can't do it.
That's good. That's good.
Age Dega.
That's good right there. that was material. I hope
Jesse,
you roast
I
it.
quit. I quit.
I have a question
I'm
for
done.
you.
I got
Last year,
answers.
did you work at all, like for JP Morgan, or was that after you quit?
I haven't worked since May 2021, bro. Allegedly.
That rocks, dude.
Oh, but so you still worked in 2021. I'm curious what it's like doing your taxes if you haven't worked. Like, do you even
Dude,
have
I
to do
just
your
had
Do
taxes?
them?
I don't think so, bro.
Well, no. If you make income, I think you have to do them. All your crypto shit.
Yeah, the crypto is what you'd have to.
Yeah, you have to
You gotta claim
claim
that.
those.
Yeah,
Or
you're
don't. I
funny.
mean, fuck
You're
the
funny.
IRS, right?
You're funny.
The IRS are a bunch of
This
bitches.
is good. This is the funniest comedy I've ever heard.
They can come take their money.
If
Over
Trump
my
didn't
dead
do
body.
it, Justin shouldn't have to do it.
Dude, I allegedly put Brandon's address in my taxes.
Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Why is this?
That's cool.
You forget, Brandon?
What are you talking about, dude?
The loophole is this.
I'll bring it up another time. I feel like I'm not gonna want to explain this in this setting.
I'm so confused right now.
You were aware when it happened. I guarantee it. You were aware when it happened, but it was a couple years ago.
What the heck?
Or it was last year, I think.
What the heck?
Pretty sick. Pretty dope.
Pretty
So
dope.
my link is
I'm doing some
address.
tax things.
Me with the boys.
I like it.
Uh,
Yes.
Dude, I watched the new Thor recently. I'm going to enter Cinema Corners.
We're in Cinema Corner a little earlier to start, but we can revisit.
Yeah, I dove dick first into Cinema Corner in the beginning of this.
I've fallen asleep
yeah.
twice to that movie.
Thor?
Yeah.
Thor?
I've heard.
Is it
I
on
haven't
the
heard
Disney
good
Plus?
things.
I heard it's ass. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think, Dewey?
I didn't think it was that as bad as people said it was. I thought it was
Because you're a
very-
Taika stan. That's why.
I think it was like the Marvel plot was not good, but the dialogue was fine. And there's some scenes that were like really interesting.
Did you find it funny though?
I didn't think it was funny. No, I mean some of the scenes I thought like I chuckled, but I don't think Taika's movies are like crack my ribs funny.
What do you think of them objectifying Chris Hemsworth? Because that I won't stand for. Dude,
make
imagine
him
if
a
that was a
himbo?
woman. Imagine if
Imagine
that
that
was
was
a
a-
woman.
Imagine
If the roles were reversed, dude, you have no idea.
if the roles
You have
reversed,
no
my
idea.
dick would still be hard. What's the difference, BK?
Dude, men love to be objectified.
Yeah, dude.
This is a fact.
I think in that movie though, I was over Korg. Korg was cool in Ragnarok. I'm done with Korg, man. I've had enough.
This is what, like his third movie he's been in?
Yeah, I've had enough of Korg.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I've had enough of Wong too. I've seen too much. I watched.
Yeah,
Wong was
why
in
did
this
they
too?
keep making-
No, he
making
wasn't
him
in
a
this.
side
No,
character?
I've been watching She-Hulk.
Yeah,
I've been watching
he was in.
She-Hulk.
I heard he was in She-Hulk too. I was like,
I'm
what
done
the
with-
Oh,
He's been in too much of
dude,
She-Hulk. I'm done.
Please
with
tell me your thoughts on She-Hulk. I want to hear.
I think She-Hulk is a very fun watch. It's not like amazing. If you just don't think like you know what I mean. It's like if you think about it as not a Marvel. property,
Marvel
it's not bad.
sucks. They need to stop. Everything
they
they're
need to
putting out is shit.
Yeah,
They
they're
just
making me
need to
turn into
stop.
a Zack Snyder fan, and I don't like that about myself.
I'm so done. with that.
I think like I've only seen clips of She-Hulk, so that's all I'm really judging it on. But like from what I've seen, it just seems so like corporate, like audience tested. Like
It's not that bad. I think like what you see like the twerking scene.
yeah,
That was
And then
that was an
I heard there was
after
I heard there was a Sopranos reference, and I'm like,
credit- there's a lot of Sopranos references in
I'm
that.
like, what the fuck is this? Is Marvel? Why are you?
Yeah, that's true. That was a little bit off the cuff.
So-
Yeah, I mean, it's cool that they're bringing back old Marvel characters. I like that they're like Marvel breaking the fourth wall at this point is not like a surprise, but I do like that they're bringing back like Emil Blonsky and they're bringing back the other guy from like the before Tim Roth Hulk, the one I don't know what the other actor's name is, but
Do you guys
Like,
see
we're-
the? Do you guys see the screenshots of people DMing like Martin Scorsese on Instagram of the She-Hulk twerking scene with Megan?
that's funny. I love making fun of Scorsese, dude.
Wait, why?
He like years ago, he was the first person to start shitting on Marvel. He's like, Marvel movies are like amusement,
Not
park.
real cinema.
Like
and
it's
stuff
not,
like
yeah, it's not real cinema.
It's like, dude,
you shouldn't
what the
support
fuck,
those.
man? People are just trying to watch movies and have fun. Chill. Like, I'm
You
not
know what?
watching
I
Marvel
mean-
shows and be like, this is gonna be Emmy nominated. I'm watching it like, all right, I turn off my brain. I'm eating food. And
He got a lot of hate because he said that like during the peak, like when Infinity War and shit was coming out. Everyone was like, "Fuck
Yeah.
you, these movies are great." And
He
now,
picked the wrong time to
years
say
later,
the
He
shit.
did. He picked the
Yeah.
wrong time. If he said it a year later, people would have been like, Scorsese, let's go.
Yeah.
Now
He's
fast
right.
forward, and we're getting 10 Marvel movies a year plus 10 Marvel shows.
Yeah, 10 shows,
a year.
I'm
Yeah,
over
like-
these characters, man.
When Infinity War came out, I was the most hype that I have ever been for Marvel.
For
Yeah.
a
I was like-
movie in general, I
Yeah,
was
like
oh
so
my
fucking
God.
hype.
Yeah.
And then Infinity War was like it didn't exceed my expectations. So Endgame, I had lower expectations, and that did exceed my expectations.
Dude,
So I
I'm
was
flip
like-
flop, dude. Infinity War I thought was fantastic. And
Mm-hmm.
Endgame was like, what the fuck? This is like a time travel movie?
I thought that was dope. I thought that was awesome the way they went back in time and they went into like basically scenes from earlier movies to kind of like give you a different viewpoint of them. It really
Yeah.
tied everything together. It was like it made watching all the bullshit worth it. That's how I
That
felt.
whole movie was the one scene with Leonardo DiCaprio in the Quentin Tarantino movie where he's like, "That's it. I've seen that one. I've seen that one.
That's me.
I watched that Marvel movie."
Yeah. That's
But I
it's
love
just
that
a cool
shit, though.
feeling, and
Yeah.
I thought it was a good story, and it was like sad how Tony
as
died.
a gamer and a redditor, I love that movie.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but since then, and then to go right back with, what was it? Far From Home, the most recent Spider-Man. That was like the same vibe. It was very
Yeah.
nostalgic.
Far From Home was the best Marvel movie that they came out within the last 2 years. I think
Yeah. And then everything since then, I've been like,
they lost me at Wanda, dude. They lost me at Wanda hard.
you mean Wanda in the most recent,
Yeah, multiverse,
yeah, Multiverses of Madnesses?
multiverse of midness.
Is it the next one also like some other like universe of like
Yeah.
dimensions of
Yeah.
damnation or something? Like,
Look, I'm gonna say it. Raimi's a hack. Sorry, I hate that guy.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Raimi's
dude,
a hack,
Raimi's
Fuck you.
good. Raimi's
Raimi's
good.
a hack.
Fuck you, dude. No,
You only like him because of nostalgia.
I
Rewatch
just
Spider-Man 1 and 2.
recently I rewatched the Spider-Man trilogy, the Raimi trilogy, because it hit Netflix like 3 weeks ago. It still
Mhm.
hits just as hard.
Nah, 1 is
Even the
good.
third one.
2 is good.
Part of it is
Two
nostalgia,
is
and that
arguably one of the greatest the greatest superhero movie of all time. It's a perfect movie,
Mhm.
Spider-Man 2.
Have
It's
you watched
fantastic.
Ant-Man
It's a
1?
perfect movie. what'd you say?
I can't take you seriously.
Have you
I can't
watched
take you
Ant-Man
seriously.
1?
I
BK,
can't
have
talk
you
to you.
seen Black Widow?
Get out of here, dude.
BK, have you seen the Snyder Cut?
Come on, dude, that's real cinema.
Yeah.
They
Just
don't even
do it.
they don't even give you the whole screen, dude. You'd be like at the movie theater, and like half of the screen you can't even
Yeah.
see anything.
Have you? Yeah.
Have you even done that? You even thought about that?
Watch out for the James Gunn cut of Suicide Squad 1.
We gotta release. We gotta release a movement. Go out and protest. Hashtag unrelease the Snyder Cut.
Unreleased Snyder
Put
Cut.
that back in the
Wow.
vault. Put that back
Wow.
where it
Back
came
where
from.
it came. Erase it from my eyeballs.
I'm looking forward to more standalone DC movies that aren't trying to be part of some fucking
With Ezra Koenig.
universe or whatever the fuck.
We're gonna launch an
Yes,
Ezra
that would be,
Koenig universe.
dude. If
Him just
Ezra
beating
Koenig
the
was
shit out of Hawaiian people.
if Ezra Koenig was arrested and went to jail for like 5 years, and then as soon as he comes out, they do like a really dark like Flash movie, it would be sick.
That'd be tight as hell.
It'd be fire.
They just lean into it. I mean, that's
Yeah.
all they can do at this point. They're like, yeah, he's a fucking criminal. We
Mhm.
ran out of ideas.
Did you know how many times it took me to sit down to finish watching the Snyder Cut? I had to sit down 4 times to watch
Oh
that.
my god.
That's
That's
half
how
the movies in slow motion. If you played all the slow motion movies in real time, it'd be a 2-hour movie.
The Snyder
end-
Cut was just taking
The end
scenes
of it, the last 40 minutes are absolute garbage. You're useless to shit like from 40 minutes the rest of it.
I blacked out during it. I didn't even. And then I came back in with an hour left. I said,
You're
"Where?
like, oh,
What's
fuck."
going on?" There's a
And you-
CGI.
And you didn't miss a thing.
I
You
did.
didn't miss a
I
single
hopped
thing.
right back in. I'm like,
That was
okay,
one
they're.
scene. That was one singular scene.
From all the slow mo, I missed 3 scenes from napping for 45 minutes.
It was
Yeah.
Lois Lane talking to Clark's mom for like a half hour.
Dude, did you see the tweet about the Queen being in this Wii Sports and she got a 24 karat gold Wii?
No, that's
You
pretty
guys see
sick.
that? There was like apparently the Queen was really into Wii Sports, so someone gifted her a Wii that was plated in 24 karat gold.
Dude,
And
that's-
she's like, well, I'll never
Wow.
play it because all my data is saved in my original Wii. So I'm only a pro sports player in the original Wii. So
And one of my
I'm not going
favorites
to
was
play your new gold one.
I didn't like the Queen before, but now that I know that she's a gamer,
yeah.
big respect, dude. Big respect.
Yeah, I was like a total anti, aristocracy, but
Yeah.
once I heard that,
She's a
totally changed
gamer?
my mind.
I am
Oh.
interested to see like what pro rating she had in Wii Sports. If it was like bowling or tennis, or if it was like fucking boxing.
Dude, old people love Wii bowling. A lot of like almost
Mm.
all the nursing homes I go to in their like fun area, they have the Wii and they only have Wii Sports and they play it a lot.
That's great.
It-
I
it-
mean,
I
it's
don't know
perfect
what
for nursing
happened.
homes. It's
At
moving.
that point, it's literally exercise for them. Like standing up and moving their arms around is exercise.
Uh-huh.
You ever fucks with the Microsoft Kinect?
Dude, I wish I had a Connect.
I thought you were about to
Yeah.
say you ever fuck with old people.
You ever fuck old people?
You ever fuck around and try to talk to your grandparents?
Oh,
You ever be
man.
like, hey, what's your deal?
Dude,
I'm more tight with other people's grandparents than I am with my own grandparents.
that's
Aw.
the sad thing. I think
Yeah.
the problem with grandparents, speaking from someone who doesn't have it anymore,
Rip. Rip.
rip. Like they remember you as when you were little, so it's like hard to be your adult self around them.
Yeah.
They still like see you as a little kid.
Right.
And then also you're more aware. Like I was aware of how racist my grandparents were,
Mm.
even though it was like very subtle.
Mhm.
It was just like that was something I thought about when I was like talking to them. But
Yeah.
I definitely could have reached out more to them. That's That's a
Dude,
regret. But
I love my grandpa. My grandpa is the shit, and he's a cool dude. But like,
Yeah.
it is still funny. I don't think on my mom's side they weren't like racist, but on my dad's side, like I heard my grandma drop the N like on 2 occasions while we were at dinner one time, and we're like just
That's
looking
funny.
around at the dinner table. And my mom is like, "Okay, let's talk about something else." And my grandma was like telling a joke that she thinks is funny, and we're like, okay, abort, let's get out of here.